Good morning, friends. I'm here to tell you the rest of the story about doing the tip of the week. When John says we decided to do a tip of the week, I was out of town at Christmas time with my family, so I found out about it about the same time you did. And I just wanted to share that I hate being on video, so I understand those of you that don't like it either. I see my flaws, I see my wrinkles, I hear my speech impediment. Some people even think I have an accent. Can you believe that? I know, right? But I've also seen what's happening, and people are actually sharing their testimonies, and people are being touched, and the Holy Spirit is moving, so that's amazing to me, so I'm thankful for that. Now, for me personally, I would rather chew my own arm off than to talk to you right now. But the Lord has given me, I feel like, the word speak for this year, and so I'm going to be obedient and just share a testimony that I have of God's goodness. In 2018, I broke myself on vacation. I dislocated and broke my right ankle in 3 places and bone in my left foot when I was on vacation. And I thought, oh my gosh, when it happened, I knew that my old self would be blaming God and how could you do this to me and whatever. But after I had gone through freedom, which I believe the Lord put me through before this happened, and if you don't know what freedom is, you got to find out. But anyway, I had a peace about it that even though I knew, one thing I was afraid of was breaking bones. I had seen it and I was horrified that something like that would happen to me. And so when it did, at first it was like, oh my gosh. But I did have a peace about it, and I had a friend call me and said, you know that the Lord has delivered you, and that this would be a testimony. And I got to thinking about it because of surgery to put this together. I had low bone density, and so when they did the surgery, the 2-hour surgery took 6. And as I thought about it, He did deliver me from what it could have been worse, depending on how I landed or anything. I could no longer be here, but He had a plan for me. And throughout this process, it's been amazing for me to, even now, 4 years later, still seeing rejuvenation and stuff happening and healing that was happening. But during the process, I can remember just at night, especially, the pain would be worse. And so I would, cry and ask Him, to take the pain or whatever. And I can remember one night He gave me this peace and said, I could hear Him, yes, it was like I could take the pain from you, but you need to walk this journey. Because it's just something that you need to experience. But each day it's going to get better. Yes, there's pain and healing, but each day it's going to get better. And it did. It changed my perspective. It didn't change the pain, it didn't change my circumstance, but it changed my perspective of what was going on. And later I was able to use that testimony with people who are hurting spiritually, mentally, physically. It's not just physical. There's always pain and healing. There's pain and healing when you have to face things that you don't want to face. But it's going to get better every day. And God is going to heal us. And so I thank you, and I thank Him. I thank you for listening. And I just thank God for that.